Okay guys, so now I'm ready to, everything's dry and all done in here, so I'm ready to go ahead and install this. I'm going to want to get a fish tape, which I've got right here. Excuse me for reaching. Got a few of these. Not my first rodeo. I'm not sure if I want one this big or not. I don't think I need one this big. I actually want to get through there a different way. Okay guys, so now we've got everything else done, and we've got to run a fish tape, as I've got right here. I'm starting to run it through here right now, up past the electronics and then past the ESC and stuff that's there, and we'll get that up there until we get it into the fuselage. Should be about there by now. And here we go right here. Okay, so I've got something to pull on when I hook up my wire, my lead to it. So all I got to do is fish this one wire up to the fuselage and install my motor. That's pretty much it. Okay, so let's get this wire fished in there first. Tape it and kind of feed it through so it doesn't get caught on anything, because otherwise this thing's like a fishing hook, and if you don't get it to go the right way, you just won't get it. Keep feeding the wire, keep them in the channel, and I think we've cleared the front. Almost. There's our wire, okay? So here's the front, and then this hooks on. Basically guys, it's going to hook right onto this. There's only one way it hooks up to, and the rest is hooked up to your battery and your throttle channel. We'll get that done when we build the rest of the jet. Alright? Hold tight, we'll get the motor installed. Thanks for bearing with me so far, and from here point on it's going to be a speed build. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hold tight.
Hey guys, okay, Skip here, and we're done pretty much with this thing. Haven't put the bottom bombs yet, and I haven't bound it up yet, but the rest of the build was an absolute snap. That's why we did a speed build fashion. Word of caution to some of you guys back there, this little antenna back here on the back tail, real fragile. It came out of my box and it was broke almost completely through, and I used the Bondic to put it back on there, and I went ahead and broke it again. So I'm letting it set up with a little CA, and then I'm going to Bondic around it again and repaint that, so you won't see it. There are right and left on these missiles and on the ordnance. You want to make sure that the plastic on the outside ones is facing down. That's in case that the plane should tip. That plastic is designed to, I know it looks better on the top because it doesn't show the ooboos where the mold was there, and it's on both sides of that, but that's, you know, something you're gonna have to live with, I guess. The plastic is designed to protect that wingtip should you go over a little bit. So plastic down on these things, guys, and beware that little tip coming out of the box. It's like it's in a little sulcus they made to protect it and travel, but when you pull it out of the box, you snap the damn thing right off. So that, and they had a little, they packaged my nose cone upside down. As you can see, I kind of straightened it out. I punched some holes in the back to kind of lift it up because it was smashed down so far that you could see the front, and it was smashed all the way in. So I had to smooth that. I had to smooth that out, and then I'll get a little coat of paint, and we'll dust that in, because they don't have any more of these in stock right now. I am going to hit them up for a new one as soon as they come in, though. That shouldn't be there, especially on the top. They shipped the thing upside down in the box, and the instruction manual smashed it. So if they had put it in there right, you see it sits flat. When they put it in there like this, see the difference? It sits flat in the box like that. They go like that, that side sits up. So the manual and the box smashed it down probably a good 1/4 inch. It was not acceptable. But they don't have them in stock, so I had to make it acceptable for now. Alright, that's it, guys. We're going to bind it up for you in a little while, and you won't have to wait. I just don't feel like doing it right now. But we're going to bind it up and get things working on it. The manual doesn't say anything, but you have to go into the website to find out that there is a neutral setting on these stabs. That you don't just put them on like the manual says. You gotta adjust them, and it's 20 millimeters down from the top of the fuselage, okay, at that seam. So I haven't quite set them up, but I guessed them, and they're probably pretty close. I will set those up properly when I bind up the radio and center all my servos. All right, and then I'll show you guys the afterburner. You can't really see it right now because it's kind of dark in here, but it did come out looking pretty good. All the silver and all the, let's see if I can get some light in there for you guys. But yeah, it came out looking pretty good. I'm excited to see how good it looks. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I will be back in a short when we bind this thing up. Hold tight. Thanks for watching up till now. Skip out for a second. Alright, guys, got the burner working pretty good, except that it doesn't work with my throttle. As you can see, it's bright as can be. Even from the side you can really pick that thing up, but no bleed through. As you can see, that worked out pretty good. Even from underneath, hardly anything. But we have a little issue going on with this module. I've got to do this through a servo tester right now because it won't work doesn't want to work with the ESC back there, so I may end up having to run it through a different channel altogether, or it may end up having to go in another plane. We'll have to see. But they changed something, guys, where it's the module doesn't appear to be working with this ESC anymore. So that's it in a nutshell. Other than that, everything else on the thing works. It's got plenty of power. All the other flight controls work. It's got the most awesome gear I think I've ever seen on a EDF so far. But that's where we're at so far. I'll be back later in a little bit to see what we can figure out. See you in a bit. All finished, fellas, guys and gals, moms and dads. Pretty cool jet. Pretty cool jet. Just got that little issue now with the afterburner to get it to work with everything else. But as you can see, we got gear and everything here that works pretty cool. And it's kind of hard to show you this here, but I will do it anyway. And then the gear coming back down. Plenty of throttle. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, we'll try it better this way. But anyway, I've got, as you can see, all this is the tough part here, because I got to block this plane from going anywhere. I'm trying my foot. Plenty of power, guys. Plenty of power. And we'll assign voices and stuff to it when I'm done. And we get that afterburner working. But the rest of it really came out pretty nice. I'm really happy with this jet. I just really want to get that afterburner working, and then get them to replace this ubu on the top of my nose. That shouldn't have been there. And that'll be about it, guys. Other than that, everything else is pretty cool. Super bright lights. You can really see these things in the broad daylight. One thing I am going to do is on the other side of these missile slots, I'm going to paint or put a little piece of foil that'll make it reflect even more light up and out of the tops and the bottoms of these lenses, because there's only one light in there. And if it's hitting a piece of reflective foil, it'll shoot the beams right back up into those a little bit more efficiently. So we're gonna do a few odds and end touches, but that's it in a nutshell, guys. Thanks for watching. This is SpeedBuild RC. I'll give you updates when we get that Gooniac afterburner working. We'll get this thing out flying. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.